Welcome, everyone who wanders Farloom, wondering why they die all the time. Well, the main reason for that is probably because you take double damage and everything is really difficult, etc, etc. However, I am going to try and make your life easier today by telling you which crests are best and which ones are not good at all in any way, shape or form. So, I'm just going to be ranking them all. And to start off, we have the Beast Crest. Now this crest is actually terrible. This is the worst crest in the game. The moveset is awful. It doesn't have any blue to speak of, so you can only use yellow tools. I haven't even bothered to expand it because I never ever use it because it's really bad. And I hate it. And just to show you what I mean, I'm going to do some fighting with each crest. So, what the Beast Crest does is when you bind, it makes you do more damage. Now that in itself isn't terrible. However, the moveset is terrible. The pogo on this is the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. You can barely hit anything. It's so difficult. It's like, it's especially difficult for platforming. It just turns you into like a saw blade. Also, the slashes are really weird. So if I bind, I go into like a rage, and I'm meant to do more damage, but if you can hit anyone in that time, because the moveset's terrible, and it's so difficult to hit anything. So it's actually impossible. As in, I am counting myself very skilled here. I'm actually somewhat hitting stuff. Oh, and I'm getting killed already. Because I don't know how to use this crest, because it's terrible. And I'm dying to fish. Because as I was saying, this crest is terrible and I can't control it and I have no idea what's going on. The pogo is awful. It like makes you go up a bit and then like that. I don't understand it. It's really hard to platform with. It's actually impossible. The ability is not even good. It lasts for like 2 seconds and it doesn't actually really do anything. And I think it reduces how much you heal as well, which is also awful. And it's not got any blue slots, which are the most useful tools. So I hate this crest. Genuinely, it's terrible. Now for the next worst crest, we have the Wanderer crest, which, as you can see, I also never use because I've pretty much never expanded it. Because, well, it's not great. As in, it's much better than the Beast crest, but that's not really saying much. The moveset's sort of generic. It makes you faster, but it also decreases your range. It doesn't have like a bind ability either. So all it does is make you faster. It's basically quick slash, but that makes your nail shorter. It's not amazing. I've never used it really, because I don't like it. Well, I just think it's bad. I'll show it off here. As in, it's not terrible, but like in this game there's very little time where you get to just slash because you have to be dodging a lot. And the pogo is really short, so you have to get dangerously close to enemies, which can often cause your death if you're not like really good at the game like I am, which I'm actually joking about. I'm terrible, but still. Yeah, see, you have to get so close that I end up dying. And I still don't even hit them. And there's literally no advantage to it. Okay, it gets even faster when you've got full silk, I think. It doesn't have a bind ability. What am I on about? It's fast, okay? That's all that can be said for it. It's also terrible. But not as terrible as Beast Crest, because nothing is as terrible as Beast Crest, because it's terrible. I can't hit stuff because it's too high up, and the needle's too short. As in, this is with my long claw on as well, which makes the needle longer. So it's even with that, it's still really short and really annoying to use. I just have to get so close, and I can't hit anything, even when I am close, because it's too high up. I like that the pogo's straight down, I guess, but I don't really care what angle the pogo is, because I'm fine with it anyway. See, look, I tried to pogo and I just can't hit because it's too short. This is really infuriating. And this is a far cry better from Beast Crest, because I actually managed to beat the arena, which I can normally do, which I could not do with Beast Crest, because, well, Beast Crest is genuinely awful. So yeah, Wanderer is not great, but it's not the worst. Next on our crest list, we have the Reaper Crest. I quite like this crest. I used it for quite a while, but when I didn't have memory locket, so that's why it's not expanded. I don't use it anymore, really. It's helpful for platforming because the pogo is so big that it's really difficult to miss what you're aiming for. But apart from that, I don't really use it because in sort of a combat situation, it's not brilliant. It's just sort of tolerable. Its bindability is not terrible, and it's a bonus. It's just not a very big bonus, so it doesn't actually really help at all. But it doesn't have any negative side effects, so it's alright. It allows you to get more silk from enemies by knocking like these little silk balls off them that you can pick up to get silk. But it's really hard to pick them up, and they only give you a tiny bit of silk, so you don't actually really end up getting all that much more silk. The attacks aren't terrible. It's just... Oh, I've got the long thing on, so that'll help. Long claw. So yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not amazing. I don't mind it. Like, the pogo's nice. It's really hard to miss. You can just sort of pogo over and over again really easily. Yeah, so you can hit two people with one. I do have the long thing on, so that's probably contributing, but still. Whoa! Oh yeah, see, the pogo's really nice for these, because they're really annoying. And I hate them with a passion. And that just screwed up my heal, because it's awful. Okay. Can we, like, give this a break, guys? Oh my god, no, please, stop. Well, I died. That's only because I was being bad and I tried to heal and failed to heal. But otherwise, this is definitely better than the Wanderer in my opinion. It's slower, but it's also just, you can actually hit stuff, so it doesn't really matter. So I like it more. And I think it's a lot better than the Wanderer crest. For the next crest, we have the Witch Crest, which I quite like. It doesn't have any yellow tools, but there's sort of combat focus, so for exploration you'd use a different crest. But yeah, I quite like this one because, well, the attacks are good. It's sort of quite long ranged, especially with the long claw. The pogo is sort of straight down, but not too straight down, and basically it also sort of like hits twice, which is always nicer because you get more silk. The heal, however, it can be really good or it can be terrible. It sort of depends on how good you are at using it, because the amount of health you get depends on the amount of times you hit an enemy. So if you hit an enemy, say once, you'll heal 1 health, but if you hit a load of different enemies a load of different times, you'll get a load of health. So that can be good. It just depends how you use it, and I've always struggled to use it because I've I've not used this crest much, but it is cool, and I do quite like it. As you see, you get like you double hit, and you sort of phase out of existence. As you see, I missed my heal because I'm bad at using this crest, but if you are good at using this crest, then you won't miss the heal. See, I get like 3 health there because I hit 3 times. So if you're like close to an enemy, it's really good. It's just if you're not, then it's not great. And I'm gonna die because I don't know how, oh dear, don't know how to heal with it. Which is a slight issue. But those things really annoy me, those enemies. This Ridge Crest, I quite like it. It's just the heal for me is really difficult to use. So if you can get good at using that, then it's great. But if you can't, then no. I'm just bad at using it. And that's why it's kind of down low on the list here. But still, a good crest I would recommend. Although it is a bit of a pain to get. For our next crest we have the Architect Crest. Now this one really encourages the use of red tools for attacking and everything. Because, well, it's quite useful. It gives you a lot of red slots. It doesn't let you have a silk skill though. Which I don't mind. The attacks are good and they hit more than once, I think. But like the pogo's really short unless you charge it up, and so is the dash attack, which means that I'm not really sure about this one because I'm not very good at sort of charging stuff up. I don't like the idea of that. As in, the tools are cool, but I never use tools. I always forget because I'm just very bad at using them. And the time you spend charging something up can be the difference between getting hit and dying and not getting hit and healing or whatever, or dodging. And I think that the balance needs to be struck somewhere, and I don't really like charging. It's not long, you just have to charge up the pogo for like that long, but that's still time in the air when you could be hit, because there have been a lot of times in this game where I've only just managed to dodge. Like, it does do a lot of damage because of course you get to heal, but as you see, that charge up there got me hit. Yeah, and these things are hard to deal with it as well. I can't even hit them. Magnetite dice, amazing. Amazing charm. Not charm, other thing. Tool. But yes. Absolute pain. That's it. I find it really difficult to hit flying enemies because, well, the pogo is just directly up. However, you get a lot of silk, which is nice. But then you can't use silk skills, so what's the point? And I should probably be using my tools since I've got so many of them. And I always forget. So this is why I don't use this, like, at all. Because it's not worth it for me. It's still pretty good crest. So yeah, I quite like this crest. It's not terrible. It's just, I always forget to use tools, and therefore there's not really much point in me using it. It's nice. Yeah, it's a nice crest. I just prefer others. The next crest we have is the Shaman crest, or the Shaman crest. This crest is pretty good. It's my second favourite, and because well, it gives you 3 silk skills, which I use more than tools because I always forget to use tools, even though they're kind of helpful. But I like my silk skills more. It doesn't give any yellow, but again, then it's focused on combat, so it doesn't really need them. And I can have this one over here because the magnetite dice are always good. And the increased range is nice. That's definitely because I've got long claw, but the pogo's nice. The moveset's nice. And you get increased damage to silk skills if you hit people with the thing, so that's a nice combo. So if you say hit and then dash through them with the sharp dart, then you're doing quite a bit of damage. You can hit an enemy and then do a silk skill and do infinite damage. The range is really nice. Basically, it encourages the use of silk skills, certainly, which I am quite happy about, because normally I forget to use like spells and stuff. Ho ho ho! That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh wow, that's fun. Oh dear. Oh, you can like heal downwards. That's cool. I didn't even know that, because I've never healed with it. But yeah, see, that crest is really good. It does a load of damage. It cleared that really fast for me, because well, silk skills do an absolute ton of damage. And overall, it's just really quite good. The damage is amazing. It's Baymax. Hi Baymax. I also like how the sort of pogo sort of stalls you in the air. That's nice, because it like sort of lets you retain your airtime. So bad at the game. But yeah, I like the crest. It's very good, it's very fun, and I like it. But it's not the best. Coming in at our number one spot, we have the classic Hunter crest. This is just the best crest. It's the first one you get, so you'd think it wouldn't be great, but it's nice and simple, and it's amazing. The moveset is, well, standard. The pogo is good, because I like this diagonal pogo. I don't know why. It really helps me out, and like there's some sort of iframe thingy, I don't really know, but basically that stops me getting hit quite a lot when I would get hit with other crests. It's got 2 blue charms, 2 yellow charms, 2 red charms, nice balanced, and a silk skill, which is good. And I just love this crest. It's also got the amazing passive ability where if you hit a load of enemies without getting hit yourself, you end up doing more damage, which is just really helpful. And I just love this crest. I think it is just the best. I use it all the time, and yeah, as in I know many people disagree with my rankings of crests, because they are not in line with a lot of other people's views. Everyone thinks Architect's the best, but this is what I believe, and I think this is great. But yeah, see, I'm doing more damage now due to my not getting hit. This crest is clearly the best. Hogale is so good. Yeah, I've also done a lot of dodging with the pogo for some reason, by accident all the time, because it's just really helpful. Magnetite dice. These enemies are so annoying. Yeah, the pogo's fine. It doesn't actually really make it more. It's just... I found that incredibly easy, because Hunter is the best crest, and I just love using it. Now I'm doing loads of damage from avoiding being hit, which is not going to last for long, because I'm going to get hit pretty soon. But yeah, still nice. Oh, crazy. Crazy damage. The heal is nothing special, which is fine, because I don't need it to be. It doesn't have any special abilities or negative side effects, because I like it as it is. that came back to haunt me like crazy. But yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of bad at this game. Yes, Hunter, in my opinion, is the absolute best crest in the game because it's just classic, and I don't think you can beat it. I just think it's just amazing, and I need to upgrade it more, so it's going to get even better. And there are many good crests. There is one absolutely awful crest, many mid crests. Basically, don't use Beast. Hunter's good. These three, pretty good as well. These two, mid. But overall, Hunter is peak. So yeah, I hope you found this video insightful in some way. And I wonder if you've got any different opinions. But they're wrong, because my opinions are right. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.